Well, that was quite an experience. Welcome back to Into the Westerly. I just spent the last hour trying to redo my sword here. I was, in the end, trying to upgrade my bow, and when I was getting rid of the ender pearls in my inventory that were clogging everything up, I accidentally clicked on my sword and chucked it off the edge. And oh no! Well, no coming back from that. So I just spent an hour trying to get this thing, get all the enchantments I needed, and I think this is everything that there was before. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to check back on old footage to see. And anyway, so after that bit, next, gonna be digging out the dwelling, home, house, bedroom and all that, where Jerry and Mittens are going to be staying. The tunnel is dug out, the building, the room is furnished, and Mittens is down here. So, I will show you that now. Oh yeah, another thing, I've been messing with the banners. I have more banners now. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, there's Mittens. Hello, Mittens. Gave her a little kitty cat house. I don't know how good it is, I tried. You got a better idea? Let me know, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the best builder. Not the best interior decorator, but, there we go. Just got a chest there. It doesn't have much in it. It's got the banner. It's got that I need to make the banner of all of the pottery sherds I've gotten so far. Loom there for making more banners. As you can see here, the pair of sofas around a coffee table, flowers in the middle, paintings. Right in here, we have my writing room, my journal that I've written nothing in yet because, well, I'm gonna get to that. I am planning on writing in it. There. Writing room. I got my full chainmail armor, all with mending on them, which I need to take and mend. My bedroom. Got that. Got my Greenlee suit. Got my bookshelves, my bed, my ender chest, and the thermostat. Can it turn? Ah, it can turn. Oh, and the needle turns with it. Did not know that. That's supposed to be like the thermostat. So yeah, this is the room so far. These specifically, the bedroom and the writing room, I tried to take a page out of Empress Littlebit, out of Empress Littlebit's book. She at one point said, at least I think it was her, it might have been somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it was her, YouTuber, that I like to watch. Anyway, I think it was her, it might have been someone else, pretty sure it was her. She said something about, crowded interiors, about enjoying crowded interiors, and I think it was in her latest Wandercraft video. And so I decided to give the whole crowded interior thing a shot, and I think it worked out pretty well. I like it. I like them a lot. I like what I got going on. I suppose I feel like I could add something else, but at the same time I don't know that I want to, because I feel like this is how this kind of room, and like my room specifically, would be furnished, or I guess the room of Jerry, the time traveler, but that's not the point. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on there. Now, before I go up top and finish demolishing the house that I started demolishing because I had to in order to get Mittens out, I want to show you all something that I'm planning, a piece of what I'm planning to do next. Smile! You are being watched. I need to kill myself several times because, well, I need this camera head here. Hang on. Well, I need this camera head here. because I want to set up security cameras around the base, my base here. Not real security cameras, obviously, but just something that seems like I'm having a bit of lag. Something that's supposed to, dealing with a bit of lag. Something that's supposed to look like a security camera, just like in corners. And eventually I'm going to dig out a computer room. And by computer room, essentially, Roger left. I wanted him to be here when I started just killing myself a whole bunch so he could be like, what is going on? Anyway, I'm going to be digging out a computer room. This one's definitely going to be further back here. Somewhere, a security room, I guess. Somewhere where someone can sit at the computer and look at what's going on. So, let's head up top and, do a murder on ourselves a bunch. Let the murdering commence. We now have 10 of my heads. So now let's switch back, which does mean we're gonna lose all these glorious death messages. But not that it matters because nobody else was here to witness it, which is kind of sad. But anyway, all right. Now that the killing of the Jerry is done, I'm gonna be taking down the house next. But before I do that, I would like to upgrade my pickaxe. Or not? That's not a pickaxe. My axe. But in order to do that, I'm going to want to upgrade these two and see what I can add to those, which I cannot do with one experience level. So, it's off to the Enderman farm. The trip to the end, the Enderman farm did not go quite the way I'd planned. Was not able to upgrade my axe. Not this one specifically, but I did. This one here has Silk Touch on it. I did get a Fortune axe out of that. And I have another one that has Efficiency 3 and Unbreaking 3 on it, which I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but that's pretty good. So anyway, now, as you can see, I'm on top of this. Time to tear down the house building thing. That went exactly as planned.
Exodus 24, 15, and 16. And Moses went up into the mount, and a cloud covered the mount. And the glory of the Lord abode upon Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. And the 7th day he called unto Moses out of the midst of the cloud. Talk about patience. The Bible says in verse 15 that Moses went up into the mountain. But in verse 16, it wasn't until 7 days later that God finally talked to him. Moses was up there, basically for a whole week up in Mount Sinai, waiting for God to talk to him. There's no indication in the Bible that he ever doubted God during that time, that he was ever impatient. That's something we need to remember. Sometimes things don't work out the way we want or as quickly as we want, but God has a plan for everything. We need to be patient like Moses. Now, there's a difference between being patient and being idle. We should never be idle, but we should always be patient.
Alright, well, this is a short time lapse. It didn't show much. Showed me taking down the cabin. What it did not show was the large amount of other things that I did. I'm going to take you through that right now. Alright, so first of all, as soon as you walk out the door, this looks much different, because I started on the design for the castle within Fort Greenlee. See all that? That's just like a sneak peek of it. Also, did a lot of terraforming. You can see here it's much flatter, where that used to be a lot lower. Where did the cabin, I think, used to be like right around here-ish? I'll know exactly, don't remember exactly. Regardless, they used to be quite a bit higher Used to be higher even than this. Y'all can probably tell better than me. It's been a while. I've spent the last, like, 2-3 days, and not the full day because I got other things I do, but I'm going to say the last 2-3 afternoons terraforming and designing this, and so I don't actually remember what it looked like. Oh yeah, another thing, I decided to move the time machine because it was just floating out there in the middle of nowhere, and it wasn't at the right spot where I could build a room around it that would fit in with the rest of the castle. So, it has been demolished. It is in a shulker box in my ender chest. It will be replaced somewhere, probably in the lab, for Jerry to study and work on and, you know, fix, repair. The word coming to mind is edit, which is not the word I need to use, but, you know, do what he needs to do to get it working / working better. Anyway. So I'm going to do a shriep if somebody else doesn't first. Oh, there it is, shriep. Shriep. That will do two things. One, get rid of night. Two, get rid of the rain. So y'all can see better what's going on. One thing I'm really excited about, this circular room here. I was thinking, in one of the videos, in one of Figsy's videos, it's before we got in the server, Roger posted a story in the comments involving me and Phoebe. It mentioned the Council of Greenlee or something. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go back to be certain. But anyway, mentioned the Council of Greenlee. My thought was this round room, which was originally going to be like a throne room type thing, but then I decided instead it's going to be the rotunda where the Council of Greenlee meets. And I'm sort of thinking it's going to be based off like the United States Congress. I'm not sure which one, but anyway, it's going to have like, but not quite the same. I'm thinking it's going to have a table with chairs in the middle for the people, for the council members to sit at and converse, and then it'll just have benches, a couple layers of benches, like there'll be benches down here. It'll be like a raised platform, so it's separate from that, a bit of a raised platform around the outside, and then another floor with more just benches for like onlookers to just come and watch the goings-on of the Council of Greenlee. Anywho, that's that. I will give you a free cam flyby once I'm done explaining what all the rooms are. This is going to be the dining hall. This is just like the main entrance here, with the hallways leading off to the council room and the council chamber is probably going to call, I think we're going to call it council chamber. Anyway, and this leads off into basically the living quarters, just generally, because we have here the dining hall. This is going to be the dining hall. Sorry. These are going to be the living quarters, the actual place where people sleep and, you know, just live in general. A lot of rooms here. I've got like 8, 6 over here, 2 over there. Down here are the kitchens. Huh? Yes, I know you're there. And I've built here the exit out the back here, because this way there's going to be a garden, a big old garden. Still haven't quite decided if I want to add some kind of back entrance to the wall there. I haven't quite decided that yet, but this is going to be a garden out here. It will be separate from up here. I'm gonna put like granaries and like storage rooms, a place where a fort can store a bunch of food for in case of like a siege. And I'm gonna put the animals that I put out to pasture over there. Over there, you can see them rendering in right now. All these guys, I'm gonna move them up to here, right beside the council chamber. Don't worry, they can't moo and baa through the wall. Nobody's going to be able to hear them. I want to kill that guy for his head, but I already have 5 of his heads, so I don't need to. That's the same. That's going to stay the same. And I'm going to turn that area into like the soldiers area. There's going to be a barracks, training grounds, and blacksmith for forging new stuff. That's where the soldiers, the defenders, are going to be. And another thing I need to show you, which you already saw part of, this is going to be a secret entrance. Redstone door here. I need to grab ladders for that later. redstone door here. It's going to be flush with the wall. You know, real basic, just and then you go down here into Jerry's bunker. Jerry alone knows about that secret entrance. And then here we have this. Now let me set that up so I can get out. Which I can't, there we go. Which I can get out with my elytra out the other side. Anyway, this is the secret entrance that the council is going to know about. The Council Greenlee is going to know about. Jerry alone knows about this one. Council Greenlee knows about this one. This leads to the enchanting setup and to the portal. I changed up the hallway here. It's now all but flush. It's now all but flush with the door. But y'all have... Actually, I don't think I've walked you through this stair yet. It's a little bit of a tower. Just goes round and round and round and round and round and then boop! Out here to this well-known area. Like I said, just general entry hall here. These two towers here on the front. Alright, free cam flyby time. Let me remove that. There we go. There you go. This is the layout at the moment. See it from the sky. Helps to give a better idea of what's going on. Let's put that back on so you can see the crosshair. There's the two towers, the entry hall, the two towers. Lord of the Rings coming to mind. Anyway, entry hall, there's the council chamber, dining hall right here, kitchen over there, living quarters in general. Gonna have the granaries here, the animals here, barracks and training grounds and blacksmith over there. I thought I just heard something. And that's going to be a garden. That right there is going to be a garden. There's not going to be any sort of farmland in here, but there are going to be animals and granaries. So, anyway, that is the layout of Fort Greenlee that I've gotten so far. Now, before we go on any further, Rogerda just announced in the Discord that he had a... I assume it was a shop. I think it was a shop. I can check to be sure. Yeah, shop. He said there's a new shop that he just opened up, an armor shop of some kind. And while I don't need armor, I would like to check out the shop. So, you know, let's go check out the shop. Let's go check out Rogerda's new shop. Meow. Of course, this will serve two purposes, in that I will be both checking out the new shop and checking to see if I've sold anything. What is that? It's a llama. 2 llamas. Okay, I might have to kill them. Nope. Okay, didn't really expect anything. Ooh, hang on. Before we go any further, I will take that. I will also take those. Donkey head. I keep thinking it's a person as a donkey head. Killing the llamas right now. Well, you can see it right there. Cool armor stands in the window. Very cool, Rogerda. Very cool. Too bad he's not here. Very cool. Very cool. See the forge here? What are you looking at, huh? Limited stock 1. This is not Roger's shop. It's I was hoping it was back. Anyway, he said there's a book to read. There it is. Oh, look at that. What you got? Forest Bark, the 3rd Armor of House Bark presents Bark Armory Shop for all your armor decorating needs, including armor. Oh, decorating armor stands. See page 2 for payment. These building blocks for the 5 towers of Allendale and will gratefully accept any ore blocks, including emeralds. Examples are seen in the foyer. These armor sets are used and offer no protection. They are meant for decoration only. Wearing the armor may place you at grave risk of death or worse. Wear at your own risk. This work accepts no response for your stupidity. Have a wonderful day in the world of Westerley. Yeah, that's valid. So these are what he's getting. He wants to get paid with, including emerald, but that's not here. Okay. So, am I taking... No, that's the thing. How is this working? Armor stands... There's no armor. There's armor. Oh, he's selling all, like, the... is that for sale? Also, there's no... Where did I get the gunpowder from? It just says payment. Any ore blocks. Doesn't say how many, just any. A lot of chainmail armor. Nothing in there. Some leather. I don't know where that leads, but that's a bunch of junk. There's my... Yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff out. There's no reason for it to stay there. Is there anything upstairs, or is that all just... No, that's all just armor stands for looks. So all of the armor is down here. He's looking for building blocks, specifically like ores. Is there anything up here, or is it just over by the... There's a bunch of junk in there. So it's just these. No iron armor, just armor stands. It's got a lot of chainmail armor. What's in this way? Is this the way to the forge? No. Just a side entrance, okay. Well, we might have to come back and visit here. I don't know that there's anything here that I need, but just for the sake of helping out, you know, because he said he needs ores. No clue what for, but he needs ores. So, that is the Bark Armory Shop. There you go. So that'll about do it for this episode. I don't remember all that I've done because I spent the last few days just like mindlessly terraforming and designing. Well, designing the thing wasn't mindless. There was some thought that went into it, but still. I don't remember all that I did in the video, but y'all will know. Y'all will know by the end of it. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Bye now. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Obviously, I don't need to explain it. Hope you enjoyed it, and until we meet again in time.